Photograph by Goroll. From the Brownie camera to the camera phone, they have provided generations with visual pictures that have made photography an important aspect of our lives. What was important was the fact that we had a permanent visual view of former relatives and family no longer in existence. Outdoor scenery featuring seasonal changes, winter and summer scenes, views of foreign countries unknown to most. Photography brings important information that no other source can provide. Today is the 10th anniversary of the death of my husband Jacob Goroll. He suffered a heart attack during the night and never woke up. That evening, our 63 years of married life had changed me from wife to a widow. The family's decision was made that our beautiful house in South Orange, New Jersey should be sold, and I would move to a senior facility of my choice. I selected a large apartment and began to plan a new way of life. Before moving, I had to dispose of 9 rooms of personal items that would have to fit into my 2-room apartment. Lack of time forced me to make hasty decisions to throw away things that I later regretted. One day, before I would be moving out, I opened the closet door and noticed a large box on the top shelf. I had not seen this box for many years and forgot all about it. I took it down, opened the box, and removed a large scrapbook wrapped in several layers of tissue paper. I opened up a small folding table, pulled up a chair, and unwrapped the paper, and began to turn the worn pages. As soon as this happened, my mind began to spin like a merry-go-round. Every page I turned brought back memories. I looked at a page with a sheet from a Boy Scout bulletin. At the top was a photograph of our son Alan, dressed in his Boy Scout outfit. He was being given the Eagle Award, the highest honor given to a Boy Scout, for his efforts being a volunteer, helping newly arrived immigrant children to learn to speak English. Along with the individual photographs, there was also a scrapbook with newspaper clippings from the past. On one of the worn pages, there was a photograph of my husband Jacob Goroll being handed a gavel from the outgoing president of the South Orange chapter of B'nai B'rith. My husband had been elected as the incoming president. The article contained much information about B'nai B'rith and my husband's efforts on behalf of the organization. I remember being so proud of him. I turned to the next page, and there was a photograph of my 16-year-old daughter, Barbara, holding a brand new bicycle. At that time, she was a volunteer candy striper. Several times a week, she walked a mile to the East Orange Veterans Hospital to volunteer her service. She was very popular and was given the candy stripe apron. They collected money, and Barbara was given a bike as a present for her efforts. With her new mode of transportation, she no longer needed to walk. Eventually, Barbara became a social worker. Our family was so proud of her. I turned to the next page, and there was a photograph along with a page of the Hadassah Bulletin announcing I had been elected as Woman of the Year from our Maplewood chapter. The article also stated all of my contributions in time and energy. I was given a large plaque for this that I still have today. Our family was very proud of me. The last page in the scrapbook had a photograph of our son Alan. It was commencement day at Harvard Medical School. His desire to become a doctor was finally realized. He was now Dr. Harold Goroll, MD. That day was one of the most meaningful days of our lives. Next to his graduation photograph was a picture of him shaking hands with a guest speaker, Robert Kennedy. We were so proud of him. I folded the scrapbook back onto the tissue paper, put it back into the box, and took it with me to my new home at the senior facility. With modern technology, photographs and scrapbooks may not be as important as they used to be, but it was these old photographs that brought these special occasions back to life for me again. There was a time when every household had albums and scrapbooks. I hope future generations will find old boxes in their attic with scrapbooks and treasured pictures to pack up and take with them to their next journey.